But there is another path. We can call it the path of decline. But in truth, it leads to ruin, to chaos, to Britain being poorer in every sense. And it's a tempting path because it asks nothing of people, makes no demands, suggests no difficulties. All you need to do is listen to politicians who tell you there's a quick fix, a miracle cure, tax cuts that magically pay for themselves, a wealth tax that somehow solves every problem. The Brexit lies on the side of that bus. Click here for your new country. We can all see these snake oil merchants on the right, on the left, but be in no doubt conference, none of them have any interest in national renewal because decline is good for their business. I mean, think about it. When was the last time that you heard Nigel Farage say anything positive about Britain's future? He can't. He doesn't like Britain, doesn't believe in Britain, wants you to doubt it just as much as he does. So he resorts to grievance. They all do. They want to turn this country, this proud, self-reliant country, into a competition of victims, saying to you, to working people, don't trust in each other. You can't fix this. This is not a great country. But it is, conference. It is a great country. It will always be a great country, a decent, pragmatic, tolerant, reasonable country that throughout history has stood its ground, stuck by its values, and built its future without fuss. That's the Britain I'm fighting for, conference, a nation of resolve, a land of respect, a Britain built for all. And conference, I welcome the new US initiative to bring peace to the Middle East. I strongly support efforts to end the fighting, release every hostage, and urgently scale up aid into Gaza. All sides must now come together to bring this initiative into reality, because we must restart the hope of a two-state solution, a safe and secure Israel, alongside the long-promised Palestinian state, a state that this country now recognizes. Conference. Thank you, conference. Thank you. Conference, I will never give up on diplomacy, and I will never doubt British values, rules that protect those in need, respect for difference under the same flag, the freedom to live and let live. I will never doubt that these values make us strong in a world that preys on weakness. How could I? The progress, the prosperity, the peace I've seen throughout my life, the journey I've been on, from a working-class background to this. I owe everything to this country and its values. But working people, they're losing faith. They're ground down. Politics has made them question Britain. And can you blame them? They've been nothing but patient. They lived through austerity, Brexit, COVID, played by the rules, kept their side of the bargain. But time and again, politics ducked the challenge of renewal. Their high street, their pubs, their youth clubs, the places that shape a life, that create a common memory, struggling against the tide of decline. That is why we must never, never find ourselves defending a status quo that manifestly failed working people.